Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back. I hope your day is off to a great start. In today's video, I want to share another little holiday home decor haul. I did not think that I was going to be doing another one of these, but honestly, when it comes to holiday decor, I have a really hard time restraining myself. Christmas and just the holidays in general are my favorite time of the year. Probably at this point even more so than the fall. There's just something so magical about the holidays. I feel like people are just generally in a better mood. Everyone tends to be nicer to each other. It's colorful, it's festive, everything just kind of feels happier and more joyful, and I wish it could be like that every day of the year, but I don't know, reality, right? So if there is a time of year that I can just make extra special for my family and my friends who come to the house and join us for our little holiday party that we host, or we usually do Christmas here at our house, like if I can just make this a really fun and festive experience for everyone that comes over, I don't know, it makes me even happier. So I have always enjoyed decorating for Christmas. I can remember when I went off to college to my first dorm room, like I even put up Christmas lights in my dorm and, you know, hung some ornaments on my wall. Like I tried to make it as festive as possible for myself, and that just has progressed and basically has metastasized over the years. And this year I think is going to be my most amazing like decorate with me series. I am so excited to share it with you. I have some really great ideas in mind, so I hope that you'll join me for that. This year, the Decorate With Me series will be going up the week of Thanksgiving. So I am going to start decorating for Christmas here probably right after Halloween passes. I know that seems really early, but listen, I put a lot of work into this and I want to enjoy it for at least a couple of months. It's just a lot of work to put this stuff up, and to only have it up for 1 month, it just seems, I don't know, it just makes me sad. So I'm gonna put my holiday decor up in November. It's totally okay if that's too soon for you, but I will be uploading the videos the week of Thanksgiving. I'm actually gonna be up at my mom's house. She is going to be having surgery for her cancer, so I'll be taking care of her that entire week. So that's kind of the perfect week for me to kind of upload all of those videos and share them with you. And I know the vast majority of people typically decorate the day after Thanksgiving for Christmas, so hopefully that series will inspire you and maybe give you some different ideas of how to use what you already have differently, potentially, or maybe you want to add a few new things in with your holiday decor this year. Maybe you can find a little bit of inspiration in those videos. That's why I love sharing them so much. So anyway, I have some things today from Walmart. I have some things from Frontgate, from Cost Plus. I'm also going to be sharing my birthday / Christmas present that I asked my husband to get for me this year. It was kind of a spendy one, so I was like, if you just get this for both my birthday and Christmas this year, like I would be the happiest little camper. So he agreed. I'll be sharing that towards the end of the video. I will try to link everything in the description box down below if it is readily available. So if you're interested, you can go look these things up yourself and, I don't know, bring them home if you feel a connection with any of these items here. But these are things that I'm going to be incorporating into my decor this year. So let's go ahead and dive right in. We are going to start with a couple of things that are not necessarily holiday or Christmas related, but I couldn't figure out where else to plug these in, but I really wanted to share these things with you guys. So the first, and I know this is super random, but Mrs. Meyer's has a new fragrance this year and I absolutely love it. Listen, I still wish that they would bring back the cranberry scent. Please raise your hand if you remember the cranberry from Mrs. Meyer's from many, many years ago. I should have just bought a ton of both the dish soap and the multi-surface cleaning spray, you know, after it was kind of being clearanced out after Christmas, but I would just assumed it would be back again the following year. I learned my lesson. They took it away. Mrs. Meyer's, if you ever come across this video, please bring back the cranberry scent. But I tell you what, this new elderberry fragrance, it is really, really stinking good, you guys. So I placed an order off of Mrs. Meyer's, and this is a limited edition scent. So if you like it, maybe stock up like I did. I ended up purchasing 5 of the multi-surface cleaning sprays, as well as 5 of the dish soap here. So this should last me for a number of months. Listen, if I have to clean my house, which I do, I'm the main person that kind of takes care of like the cleaning tasks around here. Not because, you know, my family isn't capable, but I do actually somewhat enjoy cleaning, and they just don't. And listen, I'm a little particular, so I'm just gonna do it myself. So anyway, if I do have to do all of those things, I want to enjoy the process of it. And something that always helps me enjoy the process of cleaning is enjoying the smells, you know, like the clean smells, and, you know, obviously seeing the progress of everything. But these just smell absolutely amazing. And if you haven't tried the elderberry, you really should. This is also available at Target as well. I ended up just ordering from the Mrs. Meyer's website because I ordered enough to meet their free shipping. So yeah, anyway, this is really good, and if you haven't tried it, I would. Another suggestion would be their orange and clove fragrance, which is also really good. I actually have a couple of those left over from my order from last year. That's a really great one too. It's basically an orange pomander fragrance, and you guys know how I feel about orange pomander, so that would be another recommendation as well. So anyway, if you haven't checked out the new Mrs. Meyer's elderberry, I really think you should. Next, so I have been eyeballing this specific antique, these are brass candle sconces. I have a pair. I only brought one in here. The other one's hanging up on the wall in the dining room. But I have been kind of lusting after this specific style for a really long time. But I was only finding it at kind of like an unacceptable price point. And finally, one day on Etsy, I was just kind of looking through the different, you know, brass candle sconce pairs that were listed there. And I came across this at the best price point ever, and I snatched it up so fast. I am a huge sucker for candle accessories. Obviously, I'm just a huge sucker for home fragrance in general, but at this point, I kind of feel like I collect candle accessories as well. And one of the things that I've fallen in love with are these antique brass candle sconces. They're super heavy. They're so well made. Obviously, most of these that you're going to come across on eBay or Etsy are used, but a lot of times, because they're brass, they're still in really beautiful condition. Now, I could definitely really shine this up and make it like a nice, like bright brassy color, but I kind of like the patina on this one. That's really what appealed to me about this one the most, is that it does have that really beautiful patina, but you can definitely shine this up. But I just thought this one was so unique. And the bottom reminded me of a pine cone, and I think that's why I loved it so much. I have a real thing for pine cones, both in the fall and around the holidays. I decorate with a ton of pine cones, so I think that's why this particular style spoke to me so much. But yeah, I just thought it was so stunning. Listen, join me in, I don't know, antique land. Let's start collecting these old brass candle sconces. They're so pretty, and it's just so nice to be able to like put a candle in here and then have that ambiance. I don't know, I just think it's so neat. I'm big on ambiance, and these, they're so perfect in my dining room, you guys. So I was really excited to find these at a like screaming price point. All right, next. I can't remember if I showed this in my last haul, so I thought I'd pop it in here again. I am gonna be doing more of a like French country style inspired holiday tree this year, and one of the things that I wanted was just some really pretty like blush colored ribbon, and I came across this one on Amazon. It comes in a pack of 3, and it is 15 yards per roll, and this is 1.5 inches wide. But what I really like about it is that the backside is this gorgeous like matte rosy pink, but the front has this really nice like shimmer. Oh, the camera's not focusing. It's got this really nice shimmer to it. So I've started making these little loops already that I'm just gonna like, you know, pop onto the ends of the Christmas tree branches to just like cascade down. I just thought that would be such a pretty and kind of unique look. So anyway, I purchased 2 of these. I got these off of Amazon. Obviously, if pink isn't your color, you know, there's other colors available. But this is a really beautiful, it's actually a chiffon ribbon. So yeah, anyway, I'm so it's got a frayed edge too, which I really like the frayed edge. Yeah, if you're interested at all, I'll have this link down below. It's just really, really pretty. Okay, from Cost Plus World Market, I actually fell in love with this particular ornament last year, but it sold out before I ended up being able to pick up a set for myself. These are sold as individuals. Sorry, Alf is adjusting himself here, and can you even see him? There he is. He's trying to adjust in my lap. So there we go. Good job, buddy. Anyway, sorry. So they sold out last year, and I wanted a set of 10. So I had actually a lot of rewards at Cost Plus, and they were gonna be expiring, so I put them towards these ornaments. And then there was also a 25% off sale that was happening, and then I think there was like an extra like 10% off if you picked up in store. So I got the best deal on these. I ended up, you know, reserving them at my local store, pop down there, pick them up. So these were originally, I think the price point is $6.99, either $9.99 or $6.99. I can't remember, but I got them for a really good deal. They are glass, but I really like this distressed kind of antique look to the ball. These are gonna be going on that French country tree. So I love the gold, and man, I am a huge sucker of pink and gold together. So this is gonna be the vibe of one of the trees. And while we're talking ornaments, I also popped into Walmart. This is the first time that I have ever picked up anything from the My Texas House collection. I have followed, I think her name is Erin. Is that her name? Ugh, I feel bad like not remembering her actual name. But I've been following this lady on Instagram for years, and she now has different collections with Walmart. Now, some of the things that I saw were, I don't know, the quality wasn't super great, but these ornaments here, I actually picked up 4 sets of these. These are stunning, and they're $12.44. It's kind of a weird price point, but these were $12.44, and they are really heavy, beautiful ceramic ornaments. And again, these are going on my French country tree. They do come with a really pretty velvet ribbon, but I will probably cut this ribbon off. I like to tie my ornaments to each branch with just an ornament hook so that they're really secure. These are quite heavy, so make sure that the either fake tree that you have or real tree that you have can support these because they're quite weighty. So there's 3 different styles. There's this one here, and honestly, these are probably my 2 favorite. But there's also just a like ribbed kind of ball design as well. And again, all of them have that really pretty ribbon if that floats your boat. These are stunning, and out of that whole collection, I have a couple other things as well, but I think these were my favorite release. So pop into your local Walmart, or obviously they're available online as well, and snag these. I feel like this My Texas House stuff usually sells out really, really quickly. So if you're interested, I would check it out. Those are stunning. And like I said, I picked up 4 sets to go on on my new tree. So I cannot wait to see what they look like on there. Also from my Texas house, I picked up one of her tree skirts. I just could not pass this up. First of all, the color green is really like, it is, man, it has a chokehold on me right now. I love everything green. I would love to repaint my dining room and actually this room in here like a really deep, dark emerald green, but I can't really justify that right now. Paying someone to paint your house is really expensive, and we have really high ceilings in here. I painted our house at our last house that we had because the ceilings were much lower. It was just a little bit easier, but in this house, oh, I don't know. It just, I would rather hire someone to do it, and if you've ever had someone paint your house, you know, it's not cheap. So the blue is staying for now, but maybe at some point, like 5 years down the road, I might either put up some wallpaper in here and in the dining room or repaint. But anyway, right now, green, just like I said, has a chokehold on me. So I picked up this tree skirt. It was $36 and it's really nice. Like, it's actually kind of thick feeling. And it has this really neat, like, quilted pattern to it. So yeah, if you're in the market for a new tree skirt, she has a few different options. She has like this kind of white fluffy one. There's like a red, like almost like cable knit design. But this one definitely spoke to me the most. I will say I do really like the presentation of this. Like, it definitely doesn't look like it necessarily came from, like, you know, Walmart. Seems like really nice quality and something that I will definitely be able to hold on to for many, many years. So if you're in the market, it's a beauty. Also from her collection, I picked up, oh buddy, you're killing me here. Sorry, I have to like reach off camera here. I picked up 2 of these trees. These are also from the My Texas House Christmas collection. They're kind of this green mercury glass style, if you can see that on camera there. They have a little bit of like a slight iridescence to them as well. It's hollow on the bottom, so I thought what I could do is get one of those like little LED votives and just place it underneath, and then I could illuminate 2 of these trees on my dining room table. Well, I'm not entirely sure where these are going, but wherever they're going, I am definitely going to illuminate them by either, you could also stick in those little fairy lights in here as well. And the little battery pack could obviously be hidden in here as well. But I thought these were really versatile for either, you know, lighting them up or just leaving them as is. But they are gorgeous, you guys. The glass is really nice and thick. Really nice quality, again, for the price point. I don't think these were more than probably $15 each. I don't remember. I did take the tag off of these, but definitely really, really beautiful. So if you want these, I would definitely snag them. But be kind of careful about some of the other stuff in the collection because I can't believe that my Walmart even put these things out, but a lot of like the reindeer already had like broken legs. She has this really pretty like pine cone tree and these little like pine cone like pomander ball type things. But most of the pine cones had fallen off, and I'm just like, why don't you just damage that stuff out? Like, they just had it out like people were gonna buy it. Maybe somebody would, but I mean, I wouldn't. I don't know. Anyway, instead of buying her reindeer because they were a little rough looking, I went ahead and went with their holiday time line from Walmart. This one here was $16.98 and this one was $18.98. So it's a little pair of, oh geez, I'm gonna poke myself in the eye with the antler here. It's a little, you know, pair of reindeer. I really liked the finish on these. They're kind of slightly rustic looking. They almost look like they're brass from a distance, but they are definitely just like a resin material. These antlers should definitely stay put. They look like they're really well attached. And, you know, like you could do like a sweet little like ribbon around the neck or something to jazz it up. But I really liked these, and they're gonna join the reindeer family that I already have. I have a lot of reindeer, but I just think these guys are so neat to decorate with. And they were pretty affordable. So yeah, I figured for the size and the price point, these were definitely worth picking up. So that is everything from Walmart. Next, I don't think that I had these the last time that I shared a holiday home decor haul. And I have a funny story about these. I actually purchased this set of, there's 6 in here. It's a set of 6. There are these really pretty gray poinsettia picks. Guess when I bought these? I bought these at the end of last holiday season and they like went out of stock. And so Frontgate offered to basically, you know, honor the price and then just send them out whenever they got them back in stock. They came back into stock, I think, in August. But I got them at the end of last Christmas, so I think I maybe paid $15 for the set of 6 because they were being clearanced out at the time. But they were coming back. So I was like, I don't need them right now. So yeah, just send them whenever you get them, I guess. And then they just randomly showed up in the mail. I'd honestly kind of forgotten about them. But they're really pretty. I will say they're gonna need a little bit of fluffing. They are definitely jammed into this very, very thin box here. So these will require a little bit of work to bring them to life. But I thought they were a really good size. I mean, this thing is almost as big as my head, and for $15, which is what I paid for them on clearance, I was like, heck yeah. I think they're around like $30 regularly. That sounds just about right, but I like that they have like the velvet and there is a little bit of glitter on these. Listen, I don't mind glitter, but if you are anti-glitter, definitely skip these. I don't think the glitter, well, yeah, I've got glitter on my hands. Who am I kidding? Glitter's always gonna come off. It's always gonna make a mess. So listen, don't buy these if you don't like glitter, but I thought they were really pretty. So I'll link them. Now I wish that these things, these little candles that I ordered for my Christmas tree were already here. These seem to sell out very quickly at Balsam Hill. And when they came back into stock this year, luckily, Balsam Hill was having a sale, so I ended up getting them on a really good price point. They're supposed to be here Tuesday, but I'm filming this video obviously now, so you'll see them when I put them on my French country tree. Hopefully you can see them on this tree. Do you see those candles right there? So they look super realistic, and they also have this fun little like crystal ball that like drops down the bottom. Listen, I'll link these down below. Go check them out on the Balsam Hill website. They are so beautiful. Also, Balsam Hill does send the batteries with them as well. I think it's like you need like 1 AAA battery for each of them. I don't see them listed on here. I was really hoping that they would actually feature them in the Balsam Hill catalog, but they didn't. By the way, if you don't receive this Balsam Hill catalog, you really should sign up for their mailing list, because I get so many ideas out of this catalog every single year. They have a bunch of their trees decorated in different themes. And if you struggle with like pulling together a cohesive tree theme, I feel like having something like this is a great inspiration and can kind of help people who struggle in terms of like what colors to pair together or what textures to think about. Obviously, you know, they have professional decorators decorating these trees for these photo shoots, and they just are, man, some of these are stunning. Like this whole red and white tree here just really floats my boat. Balsam Hill has beautiful products. They are pricey, but they are really well made. I decided to start investing in Balsam Hill ornaments, and they are ornaments that I know that someday I'll be passing down to Stella. Man, Stella is gonna really inherit like a Christmas collection at some point. If she doesn't want it, she can sell it all, or she can give it to Goodwill or whatever. But You know, like I really value the ornaments that my mom has passed along to me already, and there are things in her collection that, you know, at some point that I definitely, you know, want to keep as a memory thing from her in the future. So I just think it's a really special thing to be able to pass along. So anyway, lastly, I think that's everything. I am gonna share my birthday present this year. So this is actually my birthday / Christmas present because it was a little bit spendy. I have been wanting a high-end, like really beautiful Christmas tree for many years. Originally, there was the European fir that I was gonna get from Balsam Hill, but that one was really expensive and I just could not justify it. And so I started looking around at some different Balsam Hill trees. I really wanted a 9-foot tree ideally, but I ended up settling on a 7.5-foot tree. I'm gonna show you the tree here in a minute. It's still in the box. I haven't unpacked it yet, but I will also be linking it down below so that you can see what it looks like out of the box, obviously. I opted to go with Ballard Designs, and another thing that I've been lusting after specifically at Ballard Designs is their Toulon tree planter holder thing. I have it next to me here, so I'm gonna lift it up. Listen, it's a little heavy, but I'm gonna show you the inside first. So this actually holds up to a 7.5-foot Christmas tree. And it is this huge, massive resin, like French country looking planter. It's got a fleur-de-lis design, if you can see that, and then these really pretty like flower garlands that go around. I do wish there was a little bit more contrast in terms of, sorry, I have to set this down, in terms of, you know, the distressing around the fleur-de-lis and the little like garland and stuff. What I might do is take a little bit of my Annie Sloan dark wax and kind of play with it. This year I'm gonna keep it as is. I'm going to enjoy it with just its creamy goodness here, but I just feel like this piece would really benefit from a little bit more distressing, especially with that French country style that I'm going for. So, but this planter is, I think it's still on sale right now. And like I said, this holds up to a 7.5-foot tree. And once I get the 7.5-foot tree in here, it's definitely gonna turn into a 9-footer because this is already like where the tree inserts here, it is going to boost it up like another 2 feet as is. So I'll get my taller tree. And I didn't have to pay for the 9-foot version of the tree that I'm about to show you guys here in a second. The 9-foot tree, once I learned that it was too tall for the Toulon planter here, this was what I really wanted, I went ahead and went with the 7.5-foot, and I think it's gonna look absolutely stunning, you guys. This tree is gonna go in the entryway over here, so it'll be the first thing that people see when they walk in. But I could not pass this up. It was on sale, and since Craig was willing to splurge for my birthday this year, and honestly this is my Christmas gift as well, like this was just something that I really wanted for a long time, and I figured I'm turning 46, I'm old, and this will make me happy. He was like, do we really need another tree? And I was like, it would just make me so happy. And he was like, all right, that's fine. I'll get another tree. So I'm gonna take you guys to the dining room where I have the tree still standing in the box, but you'll be able to see it. The features on this tree are absolutely beautiful. It looks so realistic, and that was the thing that I really wanted with, like, you know, spending money on a tree like this, is having it look as realistic as possible. And I think I made like the best decision with this tree, so let's go take a look at it. Okay, here she is still in her box. This is the 7.5-foot Norway spruce pre-lit tree. This does have a 2-year warranty on the lights. And what I really liked about it is that the lights are these warm LED like micro lights. I also have these on my Costco tree, and they are beautiful. But look how realistic this tree looks. It looks like a real spruce. And that's really what spoke to me about this one. A tree like this is really going to allow you to feature your ornaments. I really like to see ornaments like hanging off the end of branches. I also think it's important to like place them deeper within the tree as well. But I loved how some of these branches just kind of came out a little bit further than others. It just looks so much more realistic, and this is definitely one of those investment trees. It is on sale right now. I would say it's actually probably around the same price as most average like Balsam Hill trees. There's more expensive trees out there, but I just thought this one, for the price and the features on it and the amount of lights that you get, I want to say, hold on one second here. I need to get a little, I'm extremely nearsighted, so I can't read that from a distance. There's 1,000 of these LED micro lights that you see, so there's a good amount of light in this tree. And here's the thing, someday when these LED micro lights go out, I will just pull them off this tree and I will replace them with other micro LED lights. So that's easy enough to do. So this is a tree that I'm going to be basically hanging on to probably for the rest of my life. I will need to replace the lights at some point, but that's totally fine. That's easy, that's doable, that's not a big deal. But the tree itself just looks so realistic and beautiful that I couldn't pass it up. So anyway, there she is, the Norway spruce. She's pre-lit, which is great. And it has those really great like auto connectors where you basically, you don't have to connect the lights at all. You just put each section into the other section and then that automatically lights the tree up. So you're not messing with the connections and stuff. It's just automatically done. So this tree gets really good reviews and it's a stunner. And yeah, so I guess happy birthday to me and Merry Christmas to me. But anyway, that's everything that I have for you guys today. Let me know if you're getting excited about the holidays. Let me know if you have any specific themes that you are going to be working with this year. And honestly, I cannot wait to show you what I have in mind this year. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.